All right, so I'm gonna try my best to take my time and deliver this properly because I know when I get excited, I have a habit of bouncing around and not connecting the dots. So I leave some of my points out, but it is seriously a fucking response from abuse. And it's when you see me spazzing out, when I'm confronting people straight up in their face, and I just, no, no, no. Like, that's when I'm at my breaking point, and I just. So I went there a little bit tonight, I did. But I'm not there right now, so that means I'm improving, thank God. I told you guys the other day I had a shitty day from my mom. Well, I don't really sleep after that shit happens just because I become a detective and like I know I don't get over that kind of abuse easily. And like the older I get, I'm not gonna lie, it's harder and harder for me to maintain and get over it more and more quickly than like when I was younger and I could just bounce back like it was nothing. No, now like that thing that if you if you are like educating yourself about like narcissistic abuse or being abused by like bullies, manipulation and stuff like that, it talks to you about cortisol levels in your brain becoming higher based upon that's what happens when you are in flight or fright mode response. It's your brain reacting from adrenaline, from being scared. It's damaging to your brain after a while. All right, like I know why I am the way I am. So when I get on here talking shit the way I am, like seriously, it's because maybe I'm just offended by this whole fucking world and absolutely have every right to be. So my mother, she did her little dumb shit the other day. I've been up for a few days, like not a few days. This is Friday. It was Wednesday when she did this shit. So I, I've been in bed. I did sleep for like maybe 5 hours, but like I just is my head's been spinning trying to figure her out. So like I know for sure why she did her little shit with the money movement. She's smoking crack. First of all, I know that for a fact. That's why she's in New York City living in the Bronx. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I know that bitch. She is. Other than that, she doesn't even have to be in New York. She doesn't. Not for anything. Anyway, she is in my state. I went to her apartment and then like I know she's smoking crack and she's doing it on government funds right now. So guess what? I'm gonna pull one of her fucking moves. How do I report this shit to where to who? That's why I went to the precinct this evening. Or first of all, let me back up. I called there. And I was fucking panicked when I did because I'm suspicious. I think my mom's trying to pin murder on my one little brother for my other little brother that just OD'd a couple of years ago or a year and a half ago. But I know my baby brother was in jail. He was incarcerated. She's the fucking reason why he was. I'm gonna say that too. She was on. Listen, I just know my family. My brother was in a jail cell. He should be still with the charges that they tried to fucking lie on him about. He's not. He's actually doing decent for himself. This is the little brother y'all heard me talk about in one of my videos where like she doesn't want to give her own son his father's name. Like I can't like my mom is a piece of shit. Like I'm telling y'all. So bottom line, like she did her little stupid shit to me the other day. She's trying to get me kicked out. Like she just spun me and just played with me and like it was no, it's some shit you would do to go smoke crack. That I like that's why I don't want to say it like out loud and that's why like I'm hesitant and I'm just that's it. All right. So I needed to figure out a way to report her ass getting high in her fucking apartment because I'm gonna put one of her cards on her. Yeah, I'm gonna report her ass to the motherfucking right fucking place so she can go get some help for herself and mind her fucking business. Cause I called the precinct this evening. I'm talking to somebody. Precinct is right up the street from my house. I don't have to call the cops. It's not a 911 call. I need some information. Who do I take this to? This is the situation. I step into the 107th precinct right up the block from my house, from my apartment that I had called this precinct from. I thought I was speaking with somebody on the phone that actually gave a fuck about what I was saying, but fuck me. I ask a question 5 minutes into the call, I do not get a response. This is not happening right now. Are they fucking kidding me? I put my jacket on, I put my keys in my pocket. I go straight up to the fucking precinct. Like make this make sense right now. I show her my phone screen. I show her my phone number. It's a person that looks like me. She thinks she's I don't know what the fuck. I don't care. Fuck her. Stupid white bastards. Honestly, it doesn't matter what color. Just women in police uniform. Just fuck that whole police fucking precinct. The whole precinct is fucking good for shit. And it's no, they fucking bullies. They're stupid. They're good for nothing. This officer, this white woman, I show her my phone. It is their phone. I say, you see your phone number there, right? You see my clock ticking. The phone call's still going on. Where's the other side of this phone call? Because I'm here in your precinct right now. Because this is one of you are doing this to me. What? Why? What the fuck? They tried to play me like I was fucking crazy, and I left. I left out of there because they tried to threaten me with, oh, you want to go to see the doctor shit, and I'm like, nah. You know what? I'm tired of y'all fucking with my rights, and like that precinct has bullied me, bullied me since like I don't know 2015 when some bad times fell on my life because my mom calling ACS on me. And that's when I relapsed on heroin back then. I haven't been on heroin since fucking 5 years now. Facts, bitch. Like, that ass. Like, and yo, this precinct, they would bully me by my brother fucking making up shit on mine. Like, just, breathing in my own apartment. Because I wouldn't do anything to him. He would call the fucking cops. And he had a CI number because, yeah, my brother turned himself into a fucking rat for them. All right. And it is what it is. It's his business. It's not mine. But I did fucking suffer from it because with that number, the 107, if I was a little upset, I would have like 20 fucking police officers in my house based upon this little bitch, Chris, calling the police on me in my own fucking apartment that I own. Overpowered, bullied by my fucking police precinct, taken out of my apartment that I own by the fucking rat ass motherfucker that they are employing with their fucking money for a fucking guy that's getting high lying in my own house. Yeah, that's a fucking fact, NYPD. I didn't get paid for shit, and y'all fucking totally bullied me and violated my rights for fucking years. And you try to do it again tonight. February motherfucking 7th, Friday night, February 7th, 2025. PM, it's evening time, and this happened, like, when did I go up there? Maybe around 9:30 I started. Like, it's seriously 9:30, 10 o'clock. I've come back home from this bozo from kicking me out because she's a clown. She's a weirdo. She's one of those type of women in society today that I am for getting just whatever. Don't come to me like you can help me with a goddamn thing. And then I leave. I come back home. I almost sat down and just gave up. And then I was like, no, I can't keep letting people that have to do their jobs because they get paid to by the city. I fucking live right here. Like, how you gonna just disrespect me? I left. I came back with fucking paperwork to support what I was gonna say, and like they didn't even look at it. This is what I said to her. I said, let me speak with a domestic violence officer or somebody, a detective, somebody that's gonna take me seriously. I need to report something. Now I mentioned the domestic violence squad. Yeah, because not for nothing, miss. I have PTSD and police officers bullying me. I'm not gonna lie, I have issues, and I'm gonna ask you respectfully. Let me get a domestic violence officer that I could speak with that I know can take this information down seriously. I need tell me where to go, what to do with it. Don't just kick me out. She leaves to the snitch room, which is a room to fucking downstairs nowhere. She went somewhere else to act like I don't know. She was doing something. She comes back, they're not here, and they won't be. Well, how convenient. Back when, before they got defunded, I don't know when the hell this happened in this precinct, but there used to be a domestic violence squad that clocked in at 3 p.m. And they made micro movements in their faces like that is no longer in the budget. The micro movements that these people like, and there was a few officers there, and it's not all paying attention to me. They're acting like they're not, but micro movements in faces in New York City or just wherever, like I watch people's body languages, and like you got to start picking up on micro expressions and things like that. I just started learning about this type of shit based upon like I am socially awkward because I've been fucking bullied and abused, and it's not an exaggeration. That's why I snap and I don't like going outside, and I just want to fucking die a lot. Like, I don't have to lie. But this is like, yo, so I'm in there. Second time around, I asked for a domestic violence officer. I get like, no, they're not here. Well, all right. You know what? This is not acceptable. This is exactly why y'all shouldn't have fucking money. Why are you assholes at work right now? And then this other lady, a black cop, stands up. She wants to what? Act like she's gonna be helpful because she did until she just got absolutely motherfucking. Oop, nope. What happened? You got offended, miss, because I what? Sounded smart and made you think you had to do fucking work or something. Yeah, because in society, God forbid you sound slightly more intelligent than somebody, or they get offended by I don't know what. I really I don't know how I fucking offend people the way I do. Like honestly, it's not my job to do customer service properly at this moment. It's yours. I'm the one that's complaining to you. So what the fuck? I'm not wrong. And like I'm not a Karen. I'm not one of those motherfucking people. Nah, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. So like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, let me speak to your manager or any of that fuck shit. I'm just be like, oh fuck you, and I'm walking out. And like I bully my store. I'm not gonna lie, because like I live right next to it. So like you should be more afraid of me just simply because like I can watch y'all whenever the fuck I want to. I live right next door. It's not a lie. And like I should watch these assholes the way they clock me in there, because like I don't steal shit from there. I live right next door to this dumbass store. Why would I? It's too convenient. I'm not trying to fuck that up. Not for nothing. Ever. Not even with Pathmark barely has security working. With bullshit cameras in there. Like I'm not. Y'all got me twisted. Cause when I do my Harley Quinn shit, it's definitely outside the borough, bitches. Like, come on. I'm not gonna sit here and claim like I haven't done anything illegal. Like, look at my teeth. Y'all think I smoke meth and shit. This is from heroin and methadone and Suboxone. Haven't been on any of that shit in 5 years. Which also, people, if you want heroin, methadone, or any of that dumb shit, well, when you get off of it, you're gonna be like, whoo, super awake. It's really gonna suck too. So fuck you for judging me if you are out there doing it right now and have to go through a heroin detox. I wish you a miserable fucking withdrawal, you bitches. I do. All the way down to every fucking hair follicle hurting to your pinky toenail. Throw up and shit on yourself. Because I don't ever didn't want to go through that hell. So, like, my teeth and all this shit, I know how I look. But y'all just don't know I'm not even supposed to be alive. Because, no, seriously, I almost came near death. So, like, I know I come on here and I say I want to die a lot because it's true. It really fucking is. Like, and I just gotta muster up fucking courage and strength to get through my fucking day and make it make sense. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't a lot of the time. I really fucking don't. I'll stay in the bed. I'll cry. I'll go wash my ass. I'll go for a walk outside. I've been trying to get a job for 2 years, but you know what? There's a lock on the market, and I figured it fucking out. And I'm not lying about that either. Like this country is like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? But yo, 107 precinct in Queens, 11367 zip code. You assholes are being reported to One Police Plaza, and congratulations to the detective that I finally spoke to do their job right. I appreciate you, officer. Kindly, I do. And one other officer, where I'm sorry, there was actually three men that yeah, they understood what I was saying, and I didn't have to fucking be looking at them eyeball to eyeball for their body language and them. They they were listening. So thank you, three men from the 107 precinct. But I have to do my due diligence, and I'm gonna fucking tell One Police Plaza on you, your entire fucking system, and y'all have been defunded for a reason. You need new training to fucking learn why I'm not a threat as a person, a small, tiny person. One tiny little, I weigh like 115, no, that's a lie, 125 pounds right now. I'm standing like 10 feet away from the police desk speaking to this black cop, some type of Caribbean woman. I'm speaking, trying to connect dots to get my point. Because when I speak, sometimes y'all hear me when I'm in my video. She interrupted me while I was doing that, which is something that my dad used to do to me, which I can't handle because, like, that fucks me up when I'm trying to think and it makes me more flustered. I do suffer from mental health issues, and, like, when people know that about somebody that's been through fucking toxic abuse from other people, like manipulation. Like, this is why I stay to myself and don't want to go outside and deal with anybody. Like, this is why I left New York City Parks Department and got fucking AWOL from the city. And like, I'm not strong and tough to keep dealing with this type of shit. Like, every time somebody rejects me or just, it's hard for me to stand up for myself and do my due diligence to fucking, like, I gotta go now turn y'all fuckers in. Because, like, I can't accept this shit. This precinct is responsible for fucking projects in my city. And, like, this project that I live next to, they're not a problem. People, like, it's a very quiet society and not, like, it's not a criminal project type of place. Not every project in New York City is. All right. But this precinct in my neighborhood used to be down the block in Fresh Meadows, which is a different zip code. And I believe that they were there more for what, shoplifting pickups, because it's around like a shopping center. Where I live, it is more domesticated buildings and families. And if there is shopping, it's not that much. And maybe get your fucking little petty thief or booster every now and again if you do catch a thief over here. Like, bottom line, they're really not needed in this fucking zip code. My dealings with that precinct, why would they send like 20 plus cops from the squad right up the block for me to go to a psych ward? And that's not a lie or an exaggeration. You do your fucking fact checks, what Police Plaza, wherever I'm gonna take this to, because that is why I like was for defund them, because yeah, y'all are good for fucking nothing. You had to hire my brother to fucking do your dirty work, because what, you don't know how to catch fucking bad people, criminals? Like, you don't. And then to come up in my house, which this police precinct has been here many fucking times based on my brother's stupid ass. Which I was not living in this apartment. I need to say when he was fucking doing his dirt to get caught up in this place with his dumb shit. My dad, yeah, because I'm not gonna say my dad was always good to me. Like him and my brother, there's a reason why me and my dad used to get into fucking arguments or fight because it's usually about like, yo, you need to fucking smack him, punch him, and like make him grow a pair of fucking balls. And me, when I get spazzed out and like you, I'm not always nice. I wasn't always nice to my father either because he has a habit of just like telling me I'm wrong and rejecting me. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like yo, I'm so sick of this fucking society and world. And like this fucking white bitch, when I came back up in there the second time around, no, no, you don't get to talk to me anymore. You told me no from the beginning. Like I was not speaking English at all. Now you want to act like you can actually help me? No, you don't do that. You can go in the back and sit in the corner and not look at me ever again. Cause no, you the worst fucking person in this whole entire thing. This fucking black cop stands up after I say I'm gonna sue this fucking entire precinct because this is unacceptable for the simple fact of you're telling me nobody in this precinct can like help me right now? No domestic violence officer is there. So who's the next person in line for me to speak with? Oh, so this black woman is she's a supervisor, so she said, I don't give a fuck if she was or wasn't. I tried to give her a chance and I got rejected. And this is what came out of her mouth. You want me to call the bus? You need the bus. Yo, that's straight up. You're going to the doctor to get a shot in your ass and you're going to sleep. And no, that's not what I need. I called back, I hit two, and guess what? I guess my threat got through where somebody needs to fucking be sued because this time I got spoken to and listened to by somebody that treated me with dignity, and I want to thank that officer. I do, and I don't know his name, and I don't need to, because that's why I walked in the second time asking to speak with somebody in domestic violence. But you women that are standing there trying to act like what I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't care. It's not my problem. It is absolutely the 107's problem, and it is an NYPD's problem. And I need to go report you assholes, and I'm going to. Whew, I'm gonna tell you something. I have nothing but fucking time on my hands when this eviction comes in, and yeah, it's coming. And I've planned this shit, and I planned it, and I have a fucking plan to keep myself busy when I leave. All right, like I have a lot of fucking work to do when I leave this apartment. And I have a list like this. You motherfucking clowns, you're not gonna be allowed in my life anymore. Just on a simple fact. Like I haven't had anybody in my life. I don't go out of my way to make friends, and I'm not going to. I'm good with being alone. I don't give a fuck if that makes me bitter or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm going to petition the courts to go get my rights back to my kids, and that's only what I'm going to fucking focus on. And any bully or entity like this right here, 107 precinct, my mom, the kids' grandparents, whoever, I don't give a fuck. Their own father. I'm gonna go out of my way to report it to the proper entities that it needs to go to. And you people that do this bullying shit to me my whole life, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna turn you into the proper fucking people and off with your heads. Because I'm not the problem. I never am. I'm not gonna act like I'm innocent all the time. But I don't go out of my way. And if somebody says, yo, Tiff, give me a break, like back up, and they set a boundary, I listen and I respect it. But you gotta, it's just, it's crazy. I can't accept this shit. Like, it's just why I spin. Like, I stood 10 feet away from the desk where this officer was speaking to, where she was, like, clearly speaking. I was speaking to her, like from a distance. She was standing behind the desk a little further, like 5 feet. So in between the desk and myself is 10. There's another five back there. There's like 15 feet in between us. She's a strong woman based on just like solely on how she stands in her appearance. And like, she would have had me with one snap, no doubt about it. How did I threaten her from 15 feet away from what was coming out of my mouth that she couldn't make sense of? That she has to fucking threaten me with, Miss, do you need to bust? Excuse me, Miss, where are you where you have to ask me that I told you what I needed? And then you still wanted to act like you could do your job, and then you just fucking bully me once again, open me up to shut me down. Abusive shit. That's abusive shit, bitch. That'd be the type of bitch I would kill one day. No bullshit. Based on solely like, oh, you need to bust down, bitch. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm cool. I'm cool. Bonk! Like seriously, and like I know I'm not tough and not strong because people don't talk about this type of shit out loud. But yo, if you don't think that that type of shit could happen to a bitch like that, like seriously, I think like what would happen sometimes? Because like, what would happen if I kill my mom? Sometimes I think, because yeah, she's telling you, I'm telling you, she's trying to put a murder charge on one of my little brothers right now. I'm not. Fuck this bitch. I'm gonna handle this shit properly. I'm gonna take it to the proper fucking people to handle this shit. First of all, my mom. Whatever, man. Like fuck these people, bro. You know what? These women, they're kind of like my mom in the way of if you actually sound better than them or make more sense than they do, or sound more intelligent than they could possibly be, they're gonna shut you up. They don't want to hear you talk anymore. Shut up! I don't want to talk about this anymore. No, you're wrong. You get. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's shut up and just leave. Because all right. But you gotta listen to your fucking narcissist talk sometimes. Like they throw out hints on what they're trying to do. You gotta listen to how people talk so you can catch on to their dumb shit. All right, narcissists they end up telling on themselves. All right, and like they do it in riddles sometimes. They do it in fucking riddles. All right, not the way what you guys see on my platform. I'm not trying to spin you or play with your fucking minds. I'm just me. All right, you have questions and want to know, like, oh yeah, you know what, you're right. Thank you for that, because I will correct myself. I will hold myself accountable, and I can tell you why I said what I said to, whatever. However, my mom, people that you see me talking shit about on this platform, you cannot correct them. Like they I'm Mm, they overpower you. They try to bully you. If you set a boundary, they are absolutely going to cross it and disrespect it. And you're going to snap on them. And when you do, they're going to make it seem like it's your fault. So I don't go back and forth with them. I don't. I, I remove myself immediately because these assholes that I've had to deal with, they peg me like I'm crazy. And I do get taken out of my own fucking house, which I know for sure. Thank you from all those micro movements that y'all did back there this evening. You motherfuckers have been straight up bullying me since like 2015. Yeah, and bravo. Mm, mm-mm. I'm going, yo, I really, how much did y'all pay that piece of shit, Chris? For what, like 5 years, 6 years? For fucking what? What did you pay my brother for other than like to get high mostly? Like, because that's what you fucking guys did. Period. Why did you need, like, you didn't. You didn't. Y'all are assholes and you're bullies. And kudos to me for moving like a real G because I absolutely fucking am. That piece of shit Chris tried to get me arrested through your fucking detectives. And yo, I'm gonna say respectfully, I didn't break laws. I just moved like I don't need to tell him anything because I know exactly who my brother is. Just like my mom. Just why I don't like calling cops or talking to them or reaching out for help or anybody. Like yo, I'm like seriously, I don't even like being a mean person. I try to be kind and nice to people. Like that's why I stay to myself because I fucking snap. I usually don't fucking snap like that. But yo, I snapped on somebody else tonight, but based on like people don't communicate nicely anymore. Like they really fucking don't. Like common sense in New York City, the value of the dollar went up and people's brain cells went what out their fucking earlobes and to the trash can. Society is like they talk to you kindly and nice, like it doesn't mean shit because they're not doing you a service. Because somebody speaks to you kindly and nicely in a certain voice doesn't mean that they're getting their job done. And then when I talk like I'm not fucking retarded and like I don't know, I get excited sometimes. So I bounce around a little bit and I think I make people scared. But I know when I'm talking and I'm trying to like tell my bully stories from like my mom is trying to do some shit right now. Yeah, I don't make sense all the time. Because she's the reason why I'm fucking like this. She don't trust her, she about to do some shit and like I know what she's about to do. And I know what I'm about to do. I'm about to try to get her out of fucking New York City. Cause yo, I don't care what anybody thinks. I can guarantee you, my mom is living in the Bronx solely on she can get crack easily. I don't care what anybody thinks. My mom smokes crack. She does it, and I know that is the most convenient fucking borough to get crack for her ass. I guess I don't smoke that shit. I don't go out of my way to get it. I don't need it. Don't like it. Not even in my nostrils. Like, whoo. Y'all gotta understand what you see and think is meth. It's just simply like, Tiff is not shooting heroin anymore. Tiff needs actually fucking Ritalin and Adderall that I don't get prescribed because of my history of heroin. Which honestly doesn't make sense because if you're a doctor, you know that those are two different types of drugs. Although they activate the same part of the brain, it's a total different reaction on your body and how it makes you feel and maintain. Therefore, stimulates you in a different way, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm not trying to sound smarter than a damn doctor, but y'all gotta make sense about the shit that y'all do if you wanna make it. I got off heroin. I should have been diagnosed as a kid with some type of ADHD. Y'all didn't pin it. And kudos to me for actually figuring out. I'm not shy as a child. I was a traumatized kid. And my mom was bullying me. She always has been a straight up fucking nasty person to me. And I know her and there ain't shit I can do about this until fucking Monday morning. And I wish I could so bad right now, but I can't. But this is what I'm gonna do. Since you wanna know, you wanna be nosy? Here, I'll let you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call her fucking government agency that's responsible for her funding, and I'm gonna report to them that she smokes crack. She binge smokes. They need to start drug testing her randomly. Absolutely. And If you don't, then I'm gonna follow her ass to her PCP one day. Because like that, I'm a full rank. I'm her daughter, and she needs to be. I need to tell her doctor on her. I'm concerned for my mom's welfare. No, I don't call police. I don't like them. They barely help me. Took me like fucking 2 hours dealing with this stupid ass precinct for one fucking man to like listen to me like for 15 minutes. And I didn't sound any smarter than all the other times I tried to get my point across to precinct. And I'm gonna stop this video because I know I keep repeating myself, but like, yo, seriously, this is why I just spin by myself sometimes. I gotta fucking go back and forth through my brain and fact check shit because of people just not being nice. I'm sorry for snapping on people, like especially when they're trying to be kind to me. Like I was trying to say earlier, I snapped on this person, but I wasn't wrong. But they were just trying to be nice, and I didn't realize it because it was just not what I was used to. So I had to call them back and apologize. And I don't like fucking doing that, but I most certainly have to hold myself accountable when I'm incorrect as a fucking adult in my life. So I did. And I thank God I reached he understands life too, I guess. Cause, mm, goodbye, y'all. I'm good. Just goodbye. Good night. I know I told y'all I wasn't gonna be on here for a while, but guess what? Fuck y'all. You don't get to tell me what to do on my shit.